Good afternoon, fellow attempted homemakers. It is August 2nd, and this is my garden update. Strawberries are doing great. We have picked quite a few, and I believe I've decided for next year I am taking out all of these smaller ones that produce like the little teeny tiny wild berry size, and we're going to replace them with all these store-bought seedlings, because those ones make these nice big berries. I have gotten several berries off of here this size of my hand. Look at the size of these. Look at this compared to, let's see what we got here. One of these here. They're also not, a lot of them are looking quite sickly. I'm gonna come out here later and pick these, but there's more here. And these are ever-bearing plants, so they're just going to keep making more throughout the season. Those climbing strawberries seem to be growing pretty good, so we'll have to put those in the dirt soon. Here's a blueberry. These ones are shooting up. That one's shooting up. And then this one is, I think that's starting to turn colors, so maybe we'll get a couple of blueberries off here soon. And we have, these are the scarlet runner beans. Beautiful bright red flowers. They're going on to the other side of the fence. I just love the color on these though. There's a whole bunch here. They're climbing all the way up this. They're climbing on the sunflowers, which are all flowering down this end. These are the shorter ones. And there's one right there that hasn't flowered yet. There's more beans down there, and in behind those. I guess I can show this as I go too. We put out this weed cover fabric, try and kill some of the grass here. And they're potted tomatoes. They're starting to flower. This one is a zucchini plant. There's another big tomato. That's another zucchini plant. They're starting to flower. And the ones over there are the acorn squash. We'll get closer in a second. This one's got a lot of leaves, a lot of little buds down here. This one's got a flower. Another tomato. These are doing pretty good. They all have at least a flower on them, not that one. Here's the pumpkins. I was told that we probably needed to pollinate to take from the male flowers and give to the females. Fortunately, I poked around. I think they're all males, but we'll see. Maybe something got pollinated. This one's also going to the other side of the fence. See, there's one there. Actually, that one's lining out. I have to let someone know next time I see someone out here. Maybe have them pick it up and we'll bring it and attach it to the fence, like pull it up against the fence here. But yeah, those are all the pumpkins. Here's the corn. It's not tall, but they all have some ears starting. Well, not all of them, but several of them. This one here. So the one back there actually has two on it, I think. That one doesn't have any silks, but it's starting. Any other stuff that's doing awesome, just like absolutely fantastic. Ignore the this wonderful fly trap here. This was supposed to be a slug trap, but ended up being whatever these flies are. Okay, so here's the cucumbers. They have grown up so much, I can't really tell. I think like from about here down is the seedlings, but they're so grown up now and all tangled together, you can't tell. We have gotten probably close to half a dozen cucumbers off of here already, and there's probably 7 or 8 in here that look like this. They're almost ready. There's about a dozen that are started like that. There's another one down there. There's one there, one there. There's another one started there. So there's a couple hanging. There's one on the other side of the fence there and one down here. There's one on the other side of the fence there. Almost ready one there. So I have to dig around to find them. There's the little ball one there. It's a better view of the one on the other side of the fence. Another one on the other side of the fence there. So another ball-shaped one there. Another almost ready one here. There. There's another one there. Another one there. That one's about ready also. These are definitely the seedlings. And so one almost ready there. Let me just take a closer look. Oh yeah. Might be able to pick that in the next couple of days. Okay, then next thing on the row is the evening sunflowers. We have not gotten any flowers yet, but look at this thing. This is at above my shoulder height now. So this is over 4 feet. Does not have a flower bud. This one has the beginnings of a flower bud. Look, so do these ones. So soon, very soon. There's another one of the potted tomatoes. There's the cat grass. There's some flowers my friend brought home yesterday. It's a wildflower of some sort. And these are the acorn squash. That one's got a bunch of little flowers getting ready to open. There's same thing here, a bunch of little buds ready to go. As you can see, our deck has not been built yet, but that's okay. It will come eventually. It made a great plant stand for a while. Back here, all the flowers. Daylilies, roses. Down here is an assortment of wildflowers, as well as something called gladioluses, these tall ones here. And then the ones in the back, I don't remember the name, but those were bulbs also. And those ones are very close to flowering. There's some more wildflowers. Some down there. There was like some really pretty bright orange ones and red in here, but they fell off. Got more roses back there, more daylilies all over the place. Hostas. And the green beans. Probably picked close to a pound or two out of here over the last couple of weeks. I did some yesterday. I'm going to have to come back tomorrow probably and get enough for another dinner. I have been just freezing them. And then at the end of the season, I think my friends and I are going to do a big hodgepodge type dinner. There's my bolty spinach. All of them bolted. Just going to let them go. Unless I decide I want to tear everything out of here and do something else. Swiss chard. There's a Simpson lettuce. Kale mix. Blue leaf kale, a raspberry bush. Let's see if I can find any. There's one. There's more over there. They're very hard to get to because they're all on the bottom, or the back branch, I should say. There's more over here. Actually using my camera to find them now. That one's not ready. We've had a lot of Japanese beetles. My friend and I have been going around with some soap in a bottle and trying to catch them all. The sweet peas, look at the gorgeous colors on this thing. That's pretty much all we planted these for, was the flowers. And they smell amazing. Hey, peas. I'm gonna have to come out again tomorrow and probably pick everything that's left, pretty much. These are getting, you can see at the bottom there, but they're drying out. But what I've done is I went around this morning and I just poked some more in the ground along the fence for another fall harvest. But these grew all the way up the fence. As you can see, my wall has thinned out a little, but they did grow really well. And I probably got like a Ziploc gallon-sized bag full of them. And that's just the ones I didn't shell. The ones that I shelled, I have a smaller quart-sized bag that I've started to fill, because not all of them shell great. Let's see if I can find a good example. So, these ones that are like a flatter, I didn't shell. And these ones that are all swollen up, I did. Because I like them both ways. This is all tomatoes. Let me go from the other side here, get it better. Look at that. There are flowers. You can't see them. They are in there. There's some flowers. There's some flowers. There's some. And when I was in here earlier, I did find two. Here's one. Itty bitty little tomato started. There's another one here somewhere. And that might actually be a different one than what I saw. Good look at my tomatoes. And my basil is, this one's actually doing pretty good. I came out earlier and just topped it so that it doesn't go to seed and die. Correct me if I'm wrong, but apparently you top, like clip off the flowers and the tops of the basil and it'll come back next year. If you don't, it goes to flower and seed, then it dies. Okay, what else have we got here? Oh yes, this peppermint. We got the mojito mint and the peppermint right down here. I don't feel like bending down, but that is a runner off. Take the mojito mint. And then over here, we've got the runner here from the peppermint. And it's got one that's going around the back there. This and this. I'm not sure if it's radish or beet, because I just threw some in there and that's all that came up. And here, there's some daylilies mixed in, but there's the pepper plants. These are the ones we got from the grocery store, seedlings. And they flowered, and now we've got a pepper here, another one here, another one started there. It smells awesome back here, by the way. There's one there, there's another one here, there's one there. It's crazy, like there's a whole bunch in here. We just can't see them because they're hiding so well. There's the rosemary. That's probably quadrupled in size. And some peppers that I did from seed. These are the seedlings again. I just want to see if there's some on these lady bells. Yes, there is. Awesome. So they're still kind of flowering too. So these are my peppers that I started from seeds that I don't know what variety they are, but it certainly looks like there may be some starting. You know, there's at least plenty of flowers. Hopefully they got pollinated. And little gnomey gnome's still there. A lot of our decorations we can't even find anymore because they're just buried in plants. There's the thyme that's spreading out. And we did the green beans, did the lettuce over here. There's still those tomatoes that I put around the building, but I don't feel like going all the way around there. It's really hot and I want to be done. But I am having so much fun with this. It is just beautiful. Oh, there's my friend's Christmas tree. And sage, lavender, not sure. And this is a couple varieties of parsley. Yeah. Which is this one? Is big Italian and moss curled, and in the middle there's some dill. Probably started that way too late this summer, but it looks pretty. Or it will. We'll be fine. And just did this today. Planted cauliflower, cabbage, celery, which I have never ever even attempted to grow. Actually, none of these I've ever attempted to grow. And then down here we have some more beans. It's getting to that time of the season. A lot of people are saying, hey, it's time to plant for fall, so that's what I did. I'll start planting stuff for fall here and there. I just like to stand here also and look at this and imagine what it's going to look like next year. Nice big rows of stuff with lots of space in between. I'm smart about it this time. I put this down to try and kill the grass that was here. And yeah, I just like to look at this. So pretty and full. I still see one flamingo hiding back there. Alright, thanks for watching. Go back and look at the other videos that I've done throughout the season and last year. It's just amazing the difference. And I'm glad I'm taking these videos so I can look back at them next year and see another difference. Oh yeah, I'll show you my buddy. Where is he? You can hear him, can't see him. There, it's right there. That's Henry. Henry wants some peanuts.